Todd from MileSplit here with Connor Lane on the eve of Brooks PR 2017. Connor's going to be racing that 2 mile. Just talk about the field, a bunch of guys under 9 minutes, and similar to Arcadia and some of those big meets, this is going to be really competitive. And 8:40, I heard him joking today, Brody and a couple guys say, maybe we'll go 8:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm super stoked to be in the 2 mile against such a competitive field. Like, everyone's like mid to low 850s or better. I mean, basically, I'm excited to get to hang out with all these kids again and be competitive with them and race them on Saturday.
Let's talk about the season you had. And, we just talked about, you won Penn, you had a great race at Arcadia. You come here and you had Dream a couple of weeks ago, and you won the 16 and the 32 at the state championships. So it's been a great senior year for you.
Yeah, it's definitely been a great senior year. Kind of momentum started with Foot Locker, and it's built up till now. I'm just happy I've been able to convert on some of the opportunities I've been given, especially nationally, and have kind of made myself a little bit known and gotten me to positions like this.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned 8th at Foot Lockers. You ran that 5K at Texas where you were right behind Cooper. How key is it in a race like this where everybody comes from around the country to have familiarity with some of those guys?
Yeah, I definitely think it's huge to have race experience. You know how other people race, and like kids are going to be able to help you out with pacing, and everyone's super talented and it's a super deep field, so it's only going to benefit you. I'm really happy I've gotten a lot of race experience against all these guys. I think it only makes me a better runner and a better competitor. So,
yeah, just talk about what it's going to take tomorrow to win that thing, and maybe a game plan coming in.
I mean, it's going to be a grind for a lot of it. We'd like to make it fast early on. I didn't come here to run tactically and run slow. So there's a few of us who hopefully are going to work together and make it fast as it needs to be, and then obviously when it's go time at the end and kids start moving, just hanging on and then making a move. That's it.
It's kind of been the theme, with the boys races. I know there's a lot of talk about them going sub 4 minutes. Is that almost a plan in the 32? Is to we want to run fast. There's only one winner, but we want to run fast.
Yeah, I think the #1 goal for a lot of these meets is to run fast. I mean, Brooks is an awesome meet, but I think it'd be cooler to for someone to be sub 840 than necessarily like winning Brooks PR. If you're a close second and you get to run that incredible time, I personally, I just
would rather go 8:35 and finish second than go 8:45 and win.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone here would say anything differently. I mean, I want to win races, but I have the rest of my career to do that. If I could do something special like that, that's totally. I would definitely go for time. But at the same time, 8:35 would be. I don't even know if that's feasible. So there becomes a level where, yeah, it might be more important to win, but definitely low 840s. I would take that with this kind of field.
How much are you looking forward to this race? I mean, is it a little bittersweet? It's your last high school race.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've had a lot of time to think about it. School's been out for a while now. Coming out here, out to the West Coast, I'll be at Stanford, so it's almost kind of like a pre-example of what college is going to be like in a few months coming out here. So in my mind, I'm kind of transitioning to being a collegiate runner and training for cross country in the fall already. But get one last opportunity to run well. I'm looking forward to it.
When do you go out to Stanford?
Our training camp's first week of September, and then from there, so we don't start school till really late. So I do have time left in Raleigh, but I am definitely looking forward to getting started under Coach Milton, Coach Oliver, and working with those great guys, hopefully doing something special.
Yeah, just talk about those guys. Grant Fisher just won an NCAA title, and that team is loaded and one of the best in the country year in and year out, and what it means for you to be a part of that program. Yeah,
I mean, that was definitely a big draw, not just how good they are, but how humble they all seem. You watch their interviews, and they're always talking about doing it for each other, and their team supporting them, and their entire coaching staff and families and medical staff. Everyone's out there helping them for a common purpose, and that was definitely something I looked for in a team. I wanted to have a group of guys who work together for a common goal, and it's great that Grant's doing incredible things, but I think one of the strengths of that team will be its depth in the next couple of years, and hopefully when this freshman class can make a big impact.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Tomorrow, does somebody break 4 minutes?
I think so. I mean, I think these guys are such a highly motivated group. I don't know who it's going to be. I also don't know if we'll see like 4 sub-4s. It'll be whoever kind of can pull away in that last 200, who's having their day. Because you can have a great day and still run 4 flat. It needs to be something special. But they're aware of it, their experience, and I think that someone will do it.
You said you don't know who. I mean, is there 1 or 2 guys that you think, if you had a bet, who you would think have the best shot?
I mean, I would have to say DJ, right? He's my teammate next year. And Coop's also been so close. And Sam's got a crazy kick, so if he's there at the end, too, he's going to be a challenge. But I think it's wide open between like those guys and the American Fork boys as well. I think anyone in that group could really do it.
Going on the record, Sam, it's going to happen?
Yeah, I do. I think so.
All right, Connor, we wish you the best of luck tomorrow in your 2 mile, and best of luck at Stanford.
Thank you, Todd.